Lady Gaga, I regret selling my soul to Illuminati dark forces. Says she invited dark spirituality into her body early in her career. Pop star Lady Gaga has spoken openly about her membership of the Illuminati for the first time to say that she regrets joining the secret society. Gaga, a sufferer of the painful fibromyalgia syndrome, FMS, says she believes her long-term illness is the result of her allowing dark forces to manifest themselves in her body when she sold her soul to the Illuminati early on in her career. The singer spoke candidly in her upcoming Netflix-produced Gaga, 5'2" documentary, which is meant to be a warts-and-all portrait of the troubled star. However, the final cut appears to be more of a fly-on-the-wall footage montage of rehearsals, studio sessions, public appearances, private late-night conversations, medical appointments, and multiple tearful breakdowns. According to production staff, many of the interview scenes were left on the cutting room floor due to orders from above. When describing some of the more interesting scenes that were cut from the final edit, production staff revealed that Gaga recalled meeting with a Catholic priest to discuss undergoing an exorcism to rid her body of the dark spirituality that she invited into her body during satanic rituals early on in her career. She described how she was first inducted into the Illuminati by donating her soul, which she says took place at a club in New York's Lower East Side after performing a burlesque show in 2006. Gaga described the experience as very real and visceral, not metaphorical at all. I had just been on stage, it was a good show, I was high on the love and applause from the crowd. I was outside lighting a cigarette, thinking about scoring some more cocaine. I was aching for more. More of everything. I just wanted to feel good. Feel anything. Then this man, a strangely ageless man in a suit, spoke to me. He was leaning against the wall, smoking, and he said to me, "I think you've got what it takes. Do you want it?" I asked what it was. I thought he was coming on to me. But he smiled and said everything. Success. Fame. Riches. Power. Do you want it all? I looked at him curiously. I couldn't work him out. Then he just stood there and sang one of the songs from my routine earlier. It was otherworldly. I stared at him like he was a dark jewel dredged up from the deepest ocean. I got down on my knees and asked him who I should praise. I looked him right in the eye and told him I wanted it all. I told him I'd do anything. Before meeting the man she describes as my illuminated prince, Gaga had little commercial success or public recognition. As a struggling performer who mostly played in dive bars, in burlesque clubs, and at late-night revues, Gaga was able to create the music and achieve everything she had ever dreamed of, in exchange for one thing, her soul. Outside the Mercury Lounge in New York City that night, Gaga concluded a deal with the prince and instantly found that success was a cinch. In exchange for her soul, Gaga was able to create the music for which she became famous with the most well-respected collaborators, producers, and promoters in the business queuing up to work with the unknown club singer. Within 1 year she was one of the biggest-selling artists on the planet. His promises came true very quickly. At the start, I thought we made a good team. But it wasn't long before I began to suffer. Gaga has fought with conflicting forces battling for supremacy inside herself for years, and she's frequently at war with herself in the documentary. One side is driven to perform, whistle, the other seems to be struggling with dark forces. Gaga has suffered from the physical illness, fibromyalgia, a chronic pain condition, for years, which she is the physical manifestation of her fight to get out of the Illuminati-controlled record industry and break her contract with the Dark Prince. They may give you special powers, outer beauty, talent, and wealth for a while. But it doesn't last, Gaga said. This is the reason why so many people who dabble in the dark arts are so unhappy. They flicker bright like a morning star and then wind up committing suicide or destroying themselves with substance abuse. They flicker bright like a morning star and then wind up committing suicide or destroying themselves with substance abuse. Lady Gaga has recently announced that she is rescheduling the European leg of her Joanne World Tour, citing the severe pain that is impacting her ability to perform. In a post from her official Instagram page, featuring a photograph of herself holding a crucifix and praying, she said she had always been honest about her physical and spiritual health conditions, and has been searching for years to get to the bottom of them. As I get stronger and when I feel ready, I will tell my story in more depth and plan to take this on strongly so I can not only raise awareness but expand research for others who suffer as I do, so I can help make a difference, wrote Gaga.